Finally, I want to say this now because I plan on talking about it a lot more moving forward, and this is the perfect opportunity to provide you an example. What's with all the conspiracy theories out there? Isn't it incredibly suspicious that education about these most promising innovations of our time can only be found in the depths of the internet, but that it will never come in the over the top extravagant presentation we're used to seeing on cable? The production behind delivering this valuable information almost seems intentionally boring, like a defense mechanism to prevent unworthy peasants from learning, while simultaneously giving the powers that be the deniability that they at least attempted to warn us this was coming. I mean, seriously, look how horrifically boring the Pope's speech was at the inaugural ceremony of the SDGs. It's honestly ridiculous.
Mr. President,
Señoras,
ladies,
señores,
gentlemen,
buenos días.
good morning.
My God. Cable news and social media platforms have become nothing but agenda amplifiers, taking full advantage of human emotion to distract and manipulate, while government news networks are as purposefully boring as humanly possible. It's such a wasted opportunity. On one hand, the powers that be present their truth in boring, unpromoted presentations that hardly get viewed, and on the other, pay billions upon billions to promote flashy, fake decoy news on a mass scale to herd populations accordingly, ruining individuals' chance to grasp concepts that could empower them to be financially independent or less dependent on their government. This is what people mean when they say elites own the media. And here's a glaring example, one that should help you understand why there's so many conspiracy theories out there. Bill Gates. Hear me out. After getting this far into the video, we know for a fact that blockchain will be needed to achieve the SDGs for 2030 agenda, and we also know for a fact that Bill Gates is an SDGs promoter and donor. This would suggest Gates knows all about crypto, right? I mean, before the SDGs even came into effect, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was exploring the opportunities of digitizing payments, was a member of the Better Than Cash Alliance, which explores blockchain technology, and Bill Gates himself even put out a video talking all about the benefits of mobile money and digital banking all the way back in 2015.
By 2030, mobile banking will be so freely available that an additional 2 billion people will use these services. That almost everyone will have a mobile money bank account.
So this guy's foundation has been researching mobile money and digital banking for almost a decade, and the agenda he represents requires blockchain to be achieved? Doesn't this mean Gates is undeniably aware of the promise of blockchain? It must, right? So why then does he publicly claim it's a sham on CNBC and CNN? Why does he tell Forbes he doesn't own any? Why does he say the opposite of the truth to hundreds of millions of people? Because, and I'm just thinking out loud here, Gates is a gatekeeper and is playing his role in gatekeeping positive public sentiment of this asset class, in this case, delaying and taming public bullishness, while his friends are still getting their ducks in a row. This technology is, after all, decentralized, meaning it's out there in the open to freely buy. So, as a hypothetical global market making gatekeeper, he'd probably rather withhold true bullish information until prices are much higher so the public can feel good about buying then and his shot caller friends can be more comfortably positioned. He would not waste that opportunity. This is the reason many people don't trust Bill Gates, because it seems like he's always on mainstream media blatantly misdirecting people without a care in the world. And this is also why so many conspiracy theories are generated, because if the powers that be are provably not giving us the whole story about the future, it forces us to search elsewhere for truth through pattern and connection finding. Either way, due to his wealth, influence, connections, and people's increasingly short-term memories, Gates will likely continue getting away with it. But remember this video when you see him publicly bash crypto in the future, because we know the agenda he fights for, and we know it requires blockchain technology.